If you've been looking for a point guard build that could dunk the ball, shoot the ball, handle the ball, and play defense at an elite level similar to the likes of Morant, then you've made it to the right place. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Risk, and we are back with another banger. Now, in today's video, as you've already heard, I'll be showing off the best point guard build, or what I call the best Morant build in NBA 2K25. So before we get into things, if you do enjoy the video, please hit the like button. It will mean a lot to me. And if you're new, hit that big red subscribe button, turn the notification bell on and set it to all notifications so you can be notified every time I upload future videos like these. And with that being said, let's get right into the build. Starting off here with the build, obviously we're going to start with our position. Now, this is going to be a Morant build, so we're going to elect to go with our point guard. Height, I am going to increase to 6'3". I believe he's 6'3" IRL, but he might be 6'2", but just for the sake of the game and the best attributes that we could get, we're going with 6'3". Weight, we're going to up to 200 pounds, and then wingspan's going to stay at 6'7". Now, starting off with our attributes here, we know this is a Morant build, and one thing that we know Morant can indeed do is dunk the basketball. So we're going to upgrade this all the way to a 93 driving dunk. This is going to be one of the strengths of this build. As you'll see later on, we get posterizer on gold, in addition to aerial wizard on Hall of Fame. That is what Morant's going to do. He's going to drive to the basket, and he's going to dunk, and he's going to get posterizers, and this build is going to do exactly that. Now, our close shot, we're going to keep at a 78. Driving layup, we're taking up to an 80 to get layup maximizer. Physical finisher on silver. These are key badges that a lot of people forget even exist, because a lot of people just upgrade that driving dunk and they don't even touch, you know, their layup. But there are some important badges there that we do get on this build. Now, moving on to our shooting, remember, Morant was not no Steph Curry. He is not going to have, you know, a 99 three-pointer, but he is going to be good enough to shoot. And we're going to upgrade this to an 89 three-pointer. Mid-range is going to be a 79 because we don't really need the mid-range. We just need one of the two in order to get these badges. So we're going to go with that three-point shot. And as you see, you get all these badges silver, which is more than enough. This is all you need to shoot in this game. But with cap breakers later on, this build will be able to get all of these on gold and even one on Hall of Fame using your +1 badge that you get at level 15 in your season pass. So it could have, you know, much higher capabilities of shooting later on down the road. But for now, that is more than enough of what you need. Pass accuracy, we're taking to a 71. Obviously, if this was really Morant, it's going to be much higher, but we can't do quite literally everything because Morant would have pretty much 90 plus in almost every attribute. But 71 for the purpose of this game is going to be very good to get that silver dimer, and you will get some passing styles to help you get those quicker passes. Now, ball handle, we're taking this to a 93 ball handle. Why? Because Morant can indeed dribble, all right? Morant is an elite dribbler IRL, and in terms of 2K, 93 ball handle unlocks you every single important animation in terms of dribbling, every dribbling style, all of that you will unlock, plus you get all of these badges on gold, so we got to get that 93 ball handle. Now, speed with ball, we're taking to a 91. This is an attribute here that perfectly resembles Morant. He is explosive with the basketball in his hands and getting that lightning launch on Hall of Fame with the capability, if you want to get it on legendary. I mean, you can't go wrong with that at any point. Now, our interior defense, we're taking to a 53 purely for the fact of at the end of the build, once I finished upgrading everything, I had a couple extra attribute points. I just threw it on interior defense to help that, you know, as it was a weakness of this build. Now, defensively, obviously, we're going to be a lot better than Morant is defensively in real life, but, you know, this is what you got to do in 2K. You want to be able to play defense, so we have to, you know, tailor this build a little bit more towards 2K. So we're going to go perimeter defense, steal, both 85. A lot of people on these point guard builds like to only upgrade steal or only upgrade perimeter, but in my opinion, it's not worth it. I've played the game a lot, you know, and these badges on gold don't really make that big of a difference. I like having them on silver. I think it's good enough, and having the balance between two, you know, having them both at 85 is what I think is the sweet spot for these attributes. Now, block, we're going to take to a 40. We don't really need block. You know, obviously, I wish we could. Morant does get incredible chase down blocks, but it would just be impossible, once again, to get it done on a 2K build. Now, offensive rebound, we're going to take to a 31, and defensive rebound to a 47. Obviously, this build is not going to rebound. We are a point guard build. Now, speed, we're going to take to an 86. Another attribute I wish I could have had higher because Morant is 100% faster than 86 speed. But we do have to remember, speed in this game is really only in terms of when you're sprinting around the court. But when you have the ball in your hands, which as a point guard, we're going to have the ball in our hands a lot. Speed with ball is what matters, and we have that as a 91 with that, gold Hall of Fame and possibly legendary lightning launch. Now, agility, we're going to take to an 81. A lot of point guard builds kind of neglect agility because it's, meant to be more of a defensive attribute this year in terms of your lateral quickness, but it also does affect your acceleration and short bursts in terms of dribbling the ball. So having an 81 is very important. Strength, another attribute point guards neglect, but we are not doing that here. We're getting the strength to a 73. Now, why am I doing this? Purely to get that strong handle on gold. A lot of point guards don't even have this badge. This will. Why? Because we are a driving point guard. We are Morant. We're going to be driving a lot on this build, and if we cannot fight through contact, dribble through contact, how are we going to get to the basket and get these dunk animations off? We won't be able to. So having strong handle will allow us to blow by people, fight through the contact of these 6'8" lockdown builds that we're seeing on the game, and get to the basket. And then last but not least, vertical, it's Morant. We're going to take that as high as we possibly can to an 84 vertical. I actually think I can get this to an 85. I might have messed up somewhere. Let me take a look here. Maybe if we drop our interior a little bit, yeah. Interior will take that to a 51, and you get the 85 vertical, which will get you that gold posterizer. And again, with this build, like I've brought up multiple times, with your cap breakers and your +1 badges, you have so many different avenues you could take, kind of tailoring it to your playstyle. You could elect to get posterizer on Hall of Fame with your +1. You could elect to get limitless, on gold or possibly Hall of Fame if you do use your cap breakers here. Or you could take it to playmaking. You could use cap breakers on playmaking to get all these 4 Hall of Fame. Or you can even go to defense and use some cap breakers to get some of these badges gold, maybe boost them to Hall of Fame with your +1. There's just so many different avenues you could take with this build, which is why I love it so much. And when you hit continue and you look at the shades of this build, you're not going to see Morant's name because, like I said, we tailored this build slightly to 2K, adding the defense, which Morant really doesn't have in real life. But you'll see, still some great comparisons. Damian Lillard, Tyrese Maxey, Malcolm Brogdon. Then you see two-way inside-out ISO creator. What other description could describe Morant any better than that? He is indeed inside-out, and he is an ISO creator. And then you add the two-way part. This build is practically on the verge of being a demigod status. So if you guys did enjoy the build, please drop a like if you find this build helpful. And if you are new, hit that big red subscribe button, show support to the channel, and hit that notification bell, set it to all notifications so you can be notified every time I upload build videos like this in the future or any other type of video that could possibly help you out. But with that being said, it's your boy Risk, and I'm out.